So here we're wanting to maximize the profit for a company. So it says a restaurant's profit function for selling X, which is the number of hamburgers, is given by the following equation, anywhere from selling between 0 and 50,000 hamburgers. If you notice, what we really have here is we're trying to find the maximum of a function, being the absolute maximum, on a closed interval from 0 to 50,000. Again, to find absolute extrema, we want to look at the endpoints and any critical values. So let's start by finding the derivative of this function, p prime of x. Go ahead and work that out now. In finding the derivative, I ended up with 2.44 minus 1 over 10,000 times x. Again, we want the critical values, so we're going to consider when is this function equal to 0 and when is it undefined. This is a polynomial function, so it is never undefined. So let's solve setting it equal to 0. I'll add x over 10,000 to both sides. I end up with 2.44 equals x over 10,000. I multiply both sides by 10,000 to solve for x. And I end up with x equals 24,400. This is in the domain of my original function, so this is a critical value. So going back to that, the numbers that I have to consider are the numbers 0, 24,400, and 50,000. I want to know which one of these is the maximum. So I'm going to plug these three given points into the actual profit function. Let's do that now. Again, we're taking these three x values of 0, 24,400, and 50,000, and I'm plugging them in to the original, not the derivative. I'm plugging them into the original function, which was 2.44 x minus x squared over 20,000 minus 5,000. I'm going to use the table feature on my calculator to help me out and make this significantly easier. Using the table feature on my calculator, when I plugged in 0, I ended up with negative 5,000. When I plugged in 24,400, I ended up with 24,768. And when I plugged in 50,000, I ended up with the number negative 8,000. Of course, which one of these is the highest? This is the clear winner. So the point that we want to consider, or the point that means something to us, is 24,400, 24,768. I need to think about what does each one of these things stand for. Well, this is the x value. And if we go and we look, what did x stand for? This would be the number of hamburgers. Then we look at the maximum profit. The y value is the profit function. It doesn't say whether it's thousands of dollars or anything, so we must assume that this is just straight up dollars. So how many units should this company sell to maximize their profit? The answer would be 24,400 hamburgers. And if it said what is its maximum profit, it'll make a maximum profit of $24,768. While this example might seem a little silly, this is an extremely important application in business. As long as you can find a profit function to model your data or your company, you can use calculus to find how many units should I sell to maximize my profit. Again, profit is extremely important for a business. Maximizing profit is the goal of almost every single business out there.